And good morning. How are you doing this morning? Hopefully you're doing great. Checking my levels over there, making sure I'm up and we're running okay. All right, this is going to bum you out, and I apologize for this. But you know, Facebook had that deal that they did where they kind of changed the page a little bit. Well, I just realized for some reason I can't pull up mine, so I can't converse with you. So I hope everything is okay, and I hope I'm coming through okay, because if I'm not, I can't see any responses, and I'll fix that for the next time. But I just realized that. But anyway, hopefully you're doing good. I know it is cold out there this morning. We've got some winter weather advisories and winter weather warnings that are in effect. So let's get right to it. Okay. First thing, it looks pretty gloomy out there, right? We've got cloudy skies and we've got some rain, and forget about freezing drizzle. We've got freezing rain to talk about. Okay, so we've got a winter weather advisory and we've got winter weather warnings that are going on. Now, in the counties in purple, those are winter weather advisories. So what's the difference? Well, the winter weather advisory means just to be on the lookout. You can see some accumulation, usually light, of ice on elevated things like trees, rooftops, things like that. Also, could be a bridge or two with some ice on it. Now, some of these counties have been upgraded. By the way, that winter weather advisory goes till 3 o'clock. The warning has been upgraded, or some of those counties have been upgraded to a warning now. What does that mean? Well, that means you could see significant icing, up to 1/4 of an inch or so, in the counties in pink. And also, there probably will be some problems on bridges and also on overpasses. Now, I want you to notice it does include Comal County, Kendall County, and Bandera County, but not Bexar County. But hold on. I live in the northern portion of the county, up in the hills there, north of the Stone Oak area, Timberwood Park just to be exact, up in that area, and we've got some accumulation on ice on the tree tops and some of the wires and things like that. Not necessarily on the cars, but it's starting to accumulate in northern Bexar County on some of the elevated surfaces, even though we're not in the advisory. And I think the Weather Service, the reason they don't have Bexar County in the advisory is because most of the county is not going to have any issues. But if you live north of 1604, you're going to have some icing on some things. Won't affect the roadways, I don't think. Okay, here's the grand look of what's going on. Lots of rainfall. We've got a vigorous upper level system moving in from the west. We've got this cold air that is just stuck in place. The northern part of the county or country is just frigid. Through the middle portion of the U.S., just frigid. Texas, for the most part, is very cold, and so this air is just not going to go anywhere. And you can see from the radar we've got quite a bit of freezing rain. All the pink there, that's freezing rain. And by the way, in this kind of scenario where you've got a real warm nose, and what I mean by that, I'm not talking about dogs, but when you have a warm nose, that means in the layer, let's say from around 3,000 feet to probably about 8,000, it way above freezing. And so what happens is the raindrops, they just fall like regular raindrops, and they don't freeze, and they don't have time to freeze until they come in contact with something that's below freezing, the ground or grass or trees or things like that. This is freezing rain, not sleet. It's not going to fall from the sky as ice pellets, just liquid, and then freezes on contact. And sometimes that's just worse. I mean, it's terrible on bridges because you can't even hardly see it. So anyway, by the way, there is quite a bit of lightning and thunder from south of Uvalde over to between Hondo and Cotulla, over to Pleasanton. Quite a bit of lightning down there. Wow, we've got quite a few viewers there. Thank you for being on with us. Hold on, one second here. Oh yeah, we've got quite a few. I feel so bad that I can't converse with you guys. Okay, anyway, this is the latest map. I made this, kind of updated this morning, but I want you to notice this goes back to 6:30 this morning. And in this kind of situation, where the freezing temperatures and this cold modified Arctic air mass is usually only a couple of thousand feet thick. So only the highest resolution computer models really get a really good grasp of what the temperatures are going to be like. So having said that, these are the actual thermometers from these locations. And not a one of the computer models, and we've got some really high resolution computer models, I looked at most of them, not a one of them had at 10:30 in the morning 32 degrees around the Stone Oak area, 31 Friedrich Park, or 32 Bulverde. So a lot of times you kind of have to throw out, it's almost like a pilot, and you got to, instead of trust the instruments, you got to trust your instincts sometimes. And so anyway, these temperatures are just not going to move a whole lot. We're going to be in the 30s all day. Now, the question is, will we warm up at all? That's the big question. Like I said, not a single one of the computer models had these kind of temperatures. Now, the HRRR and the NAM 3 kilometer, they were fairly close, but still, even those were above. But anyway, 10:30 in the morning, we've got a lot of pink now. Everything north of 1604 is freezing rain, but just barely. Around the Dominion, you're 31. Bernie, I think you're at 30 degrees. And Spring Branch coming in at around 32 right now. Bulverde also at 32. So just barely freezing. So you're not going to have any problems with the roads, but again, rooftops, things like that. Now, this I made just not too long ago, just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. Now, the first thing you see here, these are the actual temperatures of what's going on right now. And at the airport, it's amazing that the temperature continues to drive down. And I think a lot of that is because now we've got some ice throughout the hill country. We've got that northerly wind. And so the temperature just has nowhere to go. Matter of fact, Stinson Airfield now is reporting 33. Shirts coming in at around 33 degrees. So let me fast forward here about another hour to the best computer model that I could find. And notice the difference. It has 38 at Stinson. We know that's wrong, but it's fairly close on the northern part of Bexar County and around Comal and into Kendall County there. So you almost have to take, some of these temperatures down by at least 3 degrees in the southern part of the county, and up north in the north part of the county, take a degree off or so. So the best computer model that I've got says that things will warm to above freezing in northern Bexar County by around noon. Not all that sure about that, but that sounds about right. Well, maybe 1 o'clock. But we still have a lot of rain to go through. So in the northern portions of Bexar County, even though we're not in the advisory, what I'm trying to tell you is you're going to notice some ice on treetops, rooftops, tree limbs, even power lines, things like that. Won't accumulate, shouldn't, to any kind of degree. But anyway, that's just a detailed look at what you can expect the rest of the afternoon. And temperatures won't warm up much more than, we'll be in the 30s all day. Let's just put it that way. Okay, so what else can you expect? Let's widen the scope here. Let's take a look. In case you're wondering, that's NewsPath, in case you're wondering what that is. Okay, so look at that widespread area now of freezing rain. This is a live look all the way from Austin to San Marcos to Bernie, northern Bexar County, all through the hill country, all with freezing rain going on right now. Southern part of the county, temperatures above freezing, middle part of the county above freezing, and all along 90, thank goodness, and along I-10 above freezing. Should stay that way. That's a big should, but should stay that way. Let's take another look at some of these wind chills this morning. I noticed, if you know where Brady, Texas is, I spent a lot of time in Brady. I had a lot of family in Brady. Unfortunately, a lot of them passed away, a lot of uncles and aunts and stuff. But anyway, Brady, I love it. And if you're from out of the state and you're wondering, why would you put Brady on the map of all places? It's a small town. That is the geographical center of the state of Texas, right there, Brady, Texas. All right, this morning, Brady had a wind chill of 8 single digits. What is the wind chill now up there? Well, it's gone away. Anyway, Waco, 18-degree wind chill. We got a wind chill of 23. Austin Bergstrom, wind chill at 21. What a cold air mass this is. And here's the scary part. And I shouldn't use the word scary because it's not scary. But here's the amazing part. Is we're just at the touch of this modified Arctic air mass. Dallas-Fort Worth, as we speak, the air temperature, not the wind chill, is 25. Wichita, Kansas, 14. Omaha, Nebraska, 5. Bismarck, minus 10 degrees. So cool stuff. And you think that's cold? Let's keep going north. Let's take a look up Canada. What's the temperature up there? Minus 27, Calgary. Minus 21, Fort McMurray. Lots of cold stuff. And some of this is actually coming over the poles, or it did come over the poles from Siberia, kind of moving over. So it's like almost like all of the poles in Canada is just being unleashed on the U.S. And we've got some more cold stuff. Matter of fact, I think we're going to see some of the coldest temperatures we've seen in quite a while continue to move south. We're not going to see the coldest till Tuesday. What is today? Thursday? We've got a way to go for some cold air. So. All right, how about disturbances? Now, we know it's going to be cold. Question is, how cold? How are the disturbances doing? Well, you see that, look at this. Look at that nice U. You know, if you watch me anytime for any length of time, where you see a U like that, on the right side of it, tremendous amount of lift, and so that's why we've had some rumbles of thunder out there to go along with these very cold temperatures. So that should pass through tomorrow morning. Now, I think it's going to weaken quite a bit, but I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow morning to have some more drizzle around. I think in the city we'll be above freezing, maybe not up in the hill country. Still could be below freezing up in portions of the hill country. Saturday, here comes another disturbance coming around the bend, and you got your big polar vortex in Minnesota, between Minnesota and the Hudson Bay, and so you've got all this cold air across North America. And so you've got warm air down in Cancun, down in Mexico, down in the Caribbean and South Pacific, and we're going to be right on the highway of disturbances coming around between the cold and the warm. So on Saturday, we've got another disturbance. Will we be above freezing then? Hill country? Probably not. San Antonio? Probably, but it's going to be close. And then Sunday morning, I think, or Sunday, we've got a chance. And look at Monday. Here comes another disturbance coming in. Monday's the one that's going to be really interesting. Sunday night into Monday, because whatever cold air is left up there in the northern part of the U.S. and Canada is going to continue to push southward, and at the same time we'll have this disturbance coming through. Matter of fact, it's going to be so cold, I think, that even into Wednesday we'll have a chance for some freezing rain. So where does that set us up? Well, let's come back to today. This is what I decided to do here is I've got either the NAM 3 or the HRRR, because it had the best, doing the best with the temperatures. And it says that later this afternoon, temperatures will be just barely above freezing across the hill country. It's going to be close. If the hill country gets above freezing, won't be by a whole lot. And here in San Antonio at the airport, probably about 38, 39. Northern portions of Bexar County, you'll probably be above freezing, but maybe not by much. So tomorrow morning, notice how the rain really kind of lifts off. And some of the rain will be heavy this afternoon, lightning, thunder, and the whole thing. Tomorrow morning, I think we'll be in the city, mid-30s. So we'll be above freezing, but notice how there's a little pink showing up in the hill country. I think you're going to be below freezing in the hill country again, with probably not rain, but drizzle, but freezing on contact, okay? And Friday is just going to be a cold day. This computer model has us warming up to only mid-30s. That's probably about right. I think this morning I went 40 for Friday. I wouldn't be surprised at all. So probably tomorrow when I forecast, it'll probably be upper 30s or something like that for a high on Friday. How about Saturday? Well, we got another disturbance coming in. And look at that pink. Again, you're below freezing in the hill country. I think we're going to see some more freezing rain, probably light, and freezing drizzle in the hill country Saturday. Now, here's the problem. By Saturday, we've had several days of temperatures in the 30s. So now we're going to start having problems on the roadways, I think, in the hill country Saturday morning. Probably not real significant, but I think we will. This computer model has us for a low of Saturday morning of 33. At the airport, I think that's about right. I think we're going to miss problems, but northern Bexar County, we may have some issues on some roadways Saturday morning. It's definitely entirely possible. And then as we head into Saturday evening, more coming in at us, hill country. And now I've got to go to, that's the high resolution computer model. Now I've got to go to, well, I'll tell you what, we'll just skip that. We'll go right to the 7-day. How about that? Okay. And again, sorry for not being able to talk to everybody. I've gotten kind of winded, so lost some of you, but we've got a big audience out there. Okay, temperatures today, 39, that's at best. So 30s all day, wind chills in the 20s. Tomorrow morning, above freezing in the city, probably not the hill country, a little drizzle. Thank goodness not a whole lot of precip on Friday. Saturday morning, probably a 30% chance of showers. We're probably above freezing here in the city, probably not in the hill country. Could have some issues on the roads in the hill country Saturday morning, not out of the question. Valentine's Day, I think we're going to see, for some reason that thing changed over here. But anyway, slight chance early, but Sunday evening into Monday, our rain chances go up. Actually, it'll be what I think is going to happen is temperatures will be in the 20s. So we'll probably start off with freezing rain, won't last very long, changing over to sleet, and then eventually over to snow, and we could have an accumulation with temperatures 21. Now, it's going to be windy Monday morning, so we could have a wind chill near 5 degrees, yes. Very cold wind chills high only 31, and that's with a little sun in the afternoon on Monday. Then Tuesday morning, with clear skies, we're going to bottom all the way down in light winds. We're going to get down to 16. It has been a long time since we've had temperatures in the mid-teens. I think about 16. I think that's going to be about right. And then 39 for a high on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, with this next system coming in, probably some freezing rain Wednesday. Hopefully we've warmed up enough we won't have a big issue on Wednesday. But we could have some travel problems Monday morning, and I think Saturday morning in the hill country. So anyway, other than that, cold Valentine's Day. It's obscuring my numbers. I'm not sure what happened there. But temperatures on Sunday topping out upper 30s, something like that. Low temperatures upper 20s. What a cold Valentine's Day. Well, thanks for being with me today. And sorry again I couldn't converse with you, but really appreciate you being on with me on this Facebook Live. And I'm doing noon today. And again, I've got all the latest coming up tomorrow morning. All right. We'll see you later. Have a good day.